So let's take a look at this in more detail. I've pulled this up. I've already saved this on my browser, and so it was easy to pull it up. But you can go to the IRS website. We also provide a link to this on the application, so you can download the form and complete it. I'm going to review the items that you need to are required to complete for your W-9. So first of all is your name, which can sound pretty easy, but your name actually has to match the name on your income tax return, which is why we suggested that you take a look at your income tax return prior to beginning the application process. For instance, my name on my income tax return is Carol, my middle initial M, and my last name. So you'll want to check that out to make sure you get that correct. Item number 2 is to enter the name of your business as shown on your state of Alaska business license, which is partly why we looked at that business license as well, because that's the name that you're going to want to enter here. And those things have to match, so that's important. Item number 3 is to check the box that's appropriate for you in terms of your federal tax classification. I can't answer this for you, but there are extensive instructions, several pages of instructions, so you can refer to the appropriate section there and check the box that is your federal tax classification. Number 4, you don't have to be concerned about. Number 5 is your address, which again sounds pretty straightforward, but this needs to be your business address and your business mailing address. So even if that's a PO box, that's what needs to go in here. It doesn't have to be a physical address, but it needs to be your mailing address. For instance, my mailing address is a PO box, and that's what I would enter here, even though that's not physically where my office is located. So your address, city, state, and zip. That's it for that top section. Part 2 is your taxpayer identification number, which can be one of 2 things. It can be your Social Security number, or it can be your employer identification number, and you complete that in those boxes. Let me also just mention that if you do go to the IRS website and download and pull this up, it is a fillable form online, so that makes it a little easier. And then you can get to this point, having typed or entered it in on the screen, print the form off to apply your signature and the date. Once you've signed it and dated it, you'll need to scan this so that you're ready to upload this when you're prompted to do so in the application process.